Ricky, just give us your general thoughts on that game. I got a bit anxious at the end there.
It did, yeah, and I think sometimes you kind of cause it yourself, and I mean there's no taking away from Boy Holmes, his strike was absolutely fantastic, but 3-0 we're cruising, the whole place, said that to them in there, the whole place thought the game was done, including, with all due respect, I felt Cumbernauld Colts had kind of, I looked at the body language and I felt that they weren't, looking like a team that were, going to come back into it. But in fairness to them, well played to them, because they got a great goal and then they started to put a bit of pressure on us. I just thought we could have dealt with those little moments a bit better. So the bit leading up to the first goal and the bit leading up to the penalty kick as well. And I felt we probably made it more uncomfortable than it should have been at 3-0 up with. I think it was probably 20 minutes to go.
Ross McNeil, had a good game today, got himself on the score sheet. How does that impact your decision making going forward? He's been on the bench for a couple of games now.
Yeah, I mean, me and Ross had various chats about his situation, but he knows he's part of the squad. There's 22 bodies that we've got in there. They're all desperate to play. It's not just about Ross McNeil. It's not just about any one player. It's got to be the squad. A team, one player doesn't win you anything. 11 players don't win you anything. It's got to be the full squad. It's got to be utilised in a manner that we feel at the right time, the right place. And I think I'm probably justified by our performance levels. I thought Lenny and Reg have been doing really, really well up there. I made a change for tactical reasons and another couple of reasons that I felt that Ross and Reg up there were the combination today, plus Connor in the wider area and Zach. That'll probably be different going forward as well. So there's nobody, I don't want anybody to rest on the fact that they're going to be playing week in, week out. I want them to keep pushing to get better, and that's what I want to see.
You mentioned the goal from Holmes earlier on. That was a wonder strike. Yeah. How does it feel to see the boys concede a goal like that that's just so unlucky, but see them still dig in and not let their heads go down?
And that's part of the character, isn't it? In football, I said to them, football deals you all sorts of cards. Like at 3-0 with 20 minutes to go, the game is not done. The game's not done. At 3-1, all it takes is a game about momentum. All it takes is the momentum to shift a little bit, and that can be caused by our own problems. And I felt leading up to that, I think I said it before, I felt we could have cleared the lines properly. I think Bruni goes down the line well, defends it really, really well, tries to clear it, we don't get somebody in front, or we don't clear it properly, and then that leads to the pass, it leads to the goal. So there's always bits that you can chase it back, and I want to be efficient in every moment that we can in the game.
Finally, last time we spoke about playing the smart game at the end of the game there, and it was yourself that got penalised for that last week. But I feel like this week we saw the boys play that smart game. I'm wondering how you feel about how they held in at the last moments there.
Well, they did, yeah, because listen, it takes 5 seconds to score, a second to score. You can run the length of the park within 5-7 seconds. So, albeit the ball's at the exactly where we want it to be, which is a throw in to us or a throw in to them in the top corner, furthest away from our goal. But we need to do that smart, as you said. So we need to just keep the ball in there, and we need to manage the game. It's about that. It's not just about making your own decision and being selfish. It's purely about winning the game, and the way to win that game is you've got to use your brain, and the more bodies you commit to a certain area, it means you're prone to the counter-attack. So keep the ball in there, keep underneath the ball, just be dogged, and to be fair to them, they've done that without me having to tell them today, so I'm pleased with that.
Absolutely, Ricky. Thank you so much for your time.
Right, cheers lads. Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Cheers, mate.